It's Kelly Gibbon. Welcome back, guys, to another video today. It's episode number 2 of this Luton Ted Lasso career mode series. There he is, Ted Lasso. I wanted man. He's doing very well. He's been in charge 3 games. 4 games, I mean, yes. 1 in the cup and 3 in the league. A draw in the league and then 2 wins in the league, but also a win in the cup. But the boys haven't conceded in their last 3 games competitively. That is absolutely outstanding. But that was very good to see. We'll show you guys what happened last episode under Ted Lasso. His first game in charge ended in a 2-2 draw against Manchester United. Then they beat Burnley away from 1-0. Then beat Burton Albion away. We did. And then we beat Bournemouth 1-0. Today, Brighton, Newcastle, Portsmouth away and the cup, and Wolves away. But guys, that Portsmouth game, I am going to play it because Fratton Park is in the game. I like Fratton Park. I've been before anyway. But Ted Lasso knows he's doing a very decent job so far in charge of this Luton Town team. Are fighting well in the Premier League. They've been told to avoid relegation under Ted Lasso, says the board. But the board admits that his football style they are doing really well with. But Brighton are European football coming up as they will prepare for that with a league game against Luton. The boys are training hard as they prepare for another league game. They know they're still unbeaten going into the Browning game. Luke Berry didn't leave on deadline day. Los Angeles and America do want him. Just over his valuation they've offered. Will they give us a total of 1.3 million for Luke Berry? Selling cars is not going to happen right now. Will they give us an extra £1,000, 100,000? And that is fine. He might leave the club. Look, Berry, he was maybe going to leave on deadline day, but he didn't. But there is Charlton Morris with the winner last weekend against Bournemouth in the league. Okay, Brighton away today. There is going to be a couple of changes, actually. Charlton Morris scored the winner last time. It does start. Alfie starts back at left wing back. And Josh Dumoulin comes back in. And Clark will also start over Jamie Bowden for a wee change up. As Jamie Bowden is playing well, don't get me wrong, but he is going to be dropped out of the team. But excellent chat, place, guys, away to Brighton. I'm going to go, I think 1-1. Actually, guys, I'm going to go 2-2. I think Brighton are a very good team. Brighton are just coming into their European game after this. There we go, at the Amex in Brighton, rainy conditions. If you guys haven't noticed that we're in the Kilmarnock weekend, Kilmarnock playing Ray Forwards tomorrow night. It's going to be great. And Kilmarnock are playing, hoping to play with. I'm playing football as well tomorrow in person, so I'm hoping to do pretty successful tomorrow myself. But oh well. Brighton versus Luton, I think 2-2. Ted Lasso, I think, is going to remain unbeaten. And Ted Lasso does ring the changes from the 1-0 win over Bournemouth. Charlton Morris there, number 9, scored the winner against There is Ted Lasso, still unbeaten as Luton manager. Knows what his team are all about and all responding to his back 5 tactic so far. So here is the Brighton Hove Albion team. It is Robert Sanchez in goal. Back 4 of Lamptey, Digne, Dunk and Espina. And 2 in midfield of Billy Gilmore and Caicedo. And 3 Solly March, McAllister and Matoma, all supporting Vida. That's a very nice looking team under Robert De Zerbi. Well, from the win over Bournemouth, there's a couple of changes. Ethan remains in goal. In the back 4, Cody comes into right wing back today, and Alfie moves on to the left. In midfield, Jordan Clark comes in. And up front, goal scorer from last week, Charlton Morris starts. It's just a 3 changes from Ted Lasso himself, as Ted Lasso is very impressed with the work rates. But the boys know they've got to continue or remain unbeaten under Ted Lasso. I predict 2-2. Robert Sanchez trying to deny Luton a goal, probably. Of course he is. Alexis McAllister. Kabemba, all over from Aston Villa, of course. Yet to play Villa. There's Charlton Morris, scored the winner against Bournemouth last weekend at Kenfriff Road. Well, 2 weeks ago before the international break. And Charlton Morris ready to get the game underway, and Adoiga is there with him, and let's go. Adoiga to Clark. Now here's Sonny Bradley, the captain, already got himself a goal this season in the league. The boys know that they are trying to remain unbeaten in the Premier League somehow. It's going to be difficult, but I mean, they can do it if they put their minds. Jordan Clark. It's Charlton Morris here, good. movement, but Jordan Clark loses the ball. Alfie will get back in time. Alfie's marking well. Midfield obviously needs help out the defenders as usual. It's wide for Solly March here. Alfie stays on him. Lockery wasn't there. Bradley gets it away for Trevor Chalama. It's been onto Cody. And Cody will look for the through ball there, but Cody needs to run back now. Trevor Chalama will help him cover. Up against Trevor Chalama. Lockery, no handball, no penalty. It was never a handball. Forward from Ethan. Spina. There's Matoma. Cuts inside and hits the shot that's wide of Ethan's goal. Luton haven't considered a goal for over 270 minutes of football completely. They really know they're a good team. They haven't considered a goal in their last 2 league games though. They considered a goal in the last 3 games in all competitions though. And Ethan gives it to Alfie. Here's Lockery. For Cody. Sonny Bradley. To Kibimba. Jordan Clark here. On to Alfie. It's been pretty impressive so far this season. Look at Charlton Morris. Look for back for Alfie there. Alfie and Charlton Morris know what they've got to do. Behind is Weaver. Keeps Sonny Bradley. Lockery is going to Marks. And it's another shot from Bryden. But it's well wide by Alexis McAllister. Ethan had nothing intervention to do there in front of the Luton travelling supports. That Luton shoot into in the second half. Going back to Ethan. Ethan is going to go route one now. And he does go route one. Riva. It's a shot. Good save by Ethan though. It's Trevor Chalama, known from Chelsea for the season, getting the game time. Kibimba onto Cody here. Cody. Adimo. Back to Cody. There's players calling for it. Goes all the way over the park to Alfie here. Look for the ball in, but Matoma gets it away. Kibimba needs to be careful. I think he's going to be booked after this team move. By the fans there booing. Can Brighton. Well done, Alfie, well in. Lockery. On to Sonny Bradley. Chalama. Cody, well done, good turn. Uzuma. Going on. On to Cody now. Spina holding on off very well, but he goes for it. There's the full back. He goes for the shot, but it's just saved by Robert Sanchez. But the right back did get far forward and did get a shot today. It's on target. Mamba. Good touch from him. On to Jordan Clark here now, on to Alfie. On the wing roll, it's Alfie. Adoiga for Jordan Clark here. And Jordan Clark with a shot. Good save, Robert Sanchez. Kibimba has not been booked for his earlier challenge. It was minutes and minutes ago. Well, Ted Lasso will be happy to start the move defended wise. Will now be happy with the team now because they're attacking now. They play for the ball in, but Alfie will take it short like he normally does. Comes back to Alfie. Could block Alexis McAllister. Alfie is over to take the throw-in. Still in there, he's got Charlton Morris too. And Charlton Morris returns it to Alfie. And Ademio unlucky with a header in the middle there, but not a bad ball in on the left from Alfie Duglan, who's loving every moment of playing under Ted Lasso. Robert Sanchez, oh, he almost gave it away there. I thought he did. Here come Bryden. McAllister. That's Cody well here. That's half time. At the Amex, it's half-time at the Amex. It's Brighton 0, Luton Town 0. Luton remaining unbeaten, but are going to go on a three-match clean sheet run in the Prem. Well, four matches without conceding. That is very good for a Luton team. But it is half-time, though. It's Brighton 0, Luton Town 0. Luton will be delighted with a good point today, probably. So 1-0 to Chelsea, 1-0 to United, 0-0 between Villa and Arsenal, 1-0 between Sheffield United and West Ham, and Brentford and Liverpool drawn 1-1. Palace play Everton later. Let's check out the half-time stats. All possession from Luton under Ted Lasso, but no goals yet. Going to make a sub at half-time. Yep, Josh Campbell is going to come on for Nakibimba. It's not because he's on a yellow card, it's just because he's not on a yellow card, and just to be brought off just at half time for Ted Lasso. Sorry, Ted Lasso makes the decision to brings off and who brings on, but off he goes. There's Nakibimba, and on comes Alan Campbell. Alan Campbell. Scottish man. Well done, Cody, well in. It's been Matoma very well this afternoon. Spina was Dunk, the captain for Brighton. He's been great, loyal to them for years and years. Toma. There's Billy Gilmore now. Navida. Ethan Horvath's got down well. That was a good effort from the Brighton striker, but it's well saved by the goalkeeper on loan from Nottingham Forest, showing his quality in the Premier League so far. Alfie put him off a bit, and it's a goal kick for Ethan. Ethan says well done to him. Billy Gilmore is going to be replaced by number 3, Christian Ginter. I swear he's a left back normally, but they might be changing their shape a little bit. But Ginter has come on for Brighton, and he'll well win. Ethan to Overland to Lockler. Here comes Cody. Cody. Adonga. Back to to Cody. He kick throw into Brighton here. Cody needs to get back, and that's now Cody has won the throw in for Luton. Spina. Cody needs to run back in time. Hopefully he does. McAllister. Lampy. So march into McAllister. Good block, Jordan Clark. Tottenham level at Old Trafford. Macedo. Toma. And Victor over the top. Ethan Horvath's got down well again. He's doing very well in goal so far. He's saving good efforts. Campbell to Cody. Cody is there. Cody is still there. Still got it to the right wing back. Goal kick. So Woodrow's going to come on for Adoiga. And Jimmy Bowden's going to come on in midfield. It's really how Ted Lasso makes his subs. Solly March has been replaced for Brighton by Christian Kuma, number 9. He's an attacker. But it's up to Ted Lasso, who brings on, who brings off. But Ted Lasso knows what he's doing all about. Jimmy Bowden, he's number 15. Oh well, he's brilliant. Bowden is hoping to continue his career. Ford. Well done, Shalaba, well in there. Campbell. Jordan Clark here. And Jordan Clark, great through ball. That is not bad at all. And Charlton Morris scores right in front of the Luton supporters and shitting the chance to score another vital Premier League goal for the new boys. But the new boys know they're certainly keeping Ted Lasso in the frame for a very good job that he's showing for one of the new boys in the Barclays Premier League. And it's Charlton Morris, Ted Lasso, proud of his striker who scored against Bournemouth last week. scores for the second game running to Charlton Morris. He scores with 20 still to go, but it's Brighton 0, Luton Town 1. Luton lead with just 20 minutes remaining, and it's Charlton Morris. Carlton Morris is delighted he's got his second goal in 2 games. McAllister coming forward, but Shalama trying to deal with him. One of my Charlie Bradley, the captain, he's set it back, but he is getting forward here. Don't know why he's getting forward, but Woodrow is claiming for it, and he gets there. Does the Welsh internationalist. Good movement from Woodrow here. Woodrow. Time is really running out for Brighton. Well done, Alfie. Good defending. So Brad Potts is going to go on for Trevor Chalama. And Luke Berry is going to go on for Jordan Clark. Luke Berry has not been involved at all this season so far, but he will be coming off the bench today. Lamptey's also replaced for Brighton, but Luton really don't bring on 2 subs later on. It's all a good idea for the manager to get the tactics right. Don't mind Luke Berry there, nothing given. Ginter. Buckree's putting him off a bit. Sonny Bradley's marking in the middle, but he can't get there. And it's Undav to end the clean sheet for Ethan, but it is 1-1, Brighton level. And they know they've done enough at the Amex. The defence were just so unlucky at times there, just not to win the ball. And Bradley got a toe in there, but Ethan just couldn't get down to it enough. But Ethan was unlucky not to get his hand to it, or feet to it. It's Brighton 1, Luton 1. Still plenty to go, but Ted Lasso, sad as team have considered, would be very happy if the team probably end up getting a point today. There's still 10 minutes remaining. There's still 10 to go. There's still a little bit of time left in this game. Cody. Jimmy Bowden to Alan Campbell here. Now here is Luke Berry making his first appearance of the season today. Finds Alfie. Back to Luke Berry. Back to Alfie. And Ginter brings down Alfie, but Alfie plays on. Luke Berry. Woodrow. Good save, Robert Sanchez. And Leafin has considered a late goal. Brighton are going to end Luton's unbeaten start to the season. At this rate. Unlucky, but Brighton are always hard to go to. They've got European game on Thursday night that they're settled and want to be ready for. Sonny Bradley just gave it up and didn't get there. Ethan couldn't get down to it either. It was pulled away from Ethan. Ethan just couldn't get down low. His second goal for Brighton. Brighton know they have won the game potentially, unless Luton just go up the field here and score in the final 4 minutes. Brighton fans Fleming. That comes off him. Brighton have definitely won the 3 points today, especially at home. Yep, that's it. Finishes Brighton 0-2, Luton Town 1. Ted Lasso's first defeat as Luton boss comes on the road, but he's got to bring praise to the Luton players who are continuing to play well under him. As Luton were in front at half-time. I mean, we're in front after 70 minutes with Charlton Morris, but finishes here, Brighton 2, Luton 1. Luton with their first defeat under Ted Lasso, but very delighted to lead again. Delighted his team got on or go over the line. Brighton were going to be very hard today at times. My.
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match?
Good on you, man. Going forward, we did everything we could. I've got some work to do after losing today. So Luton dropped down to 8, but Luton only their first defeat under Ted Lasso. Will be very proud of the start still that their side have made. Verdodin's got his position changed. That is brilliant to see. Newcastle up next. Well, didn't really get. Yes, he will start in today's game. Fed will start it up front with Morris, and that's going to be the only changes from the defeat at Brighton. Newcastle at home today. I'm going to go 2 on Newcastle. I think Newcastle will beat us, but you never know. Johnson Morris. Doing very vital. He scored in the last 3 games, but he scored in his last 2 Premier League games. As Luton look to respond from losing at Brighton and Hove Albion last week. Have a home tie against Newcastle United before a trip to Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup. The moment the goalkeeper considered two late goals, but he is still Ted Lasso is so proud of his goalkeeper for putting in a performance. But it's incredible, these Luton Town players never stop giving up on the manager and never will stop giving up on themselves. There's Eddie Howe, Newcastle manager now. Sonny Bradley there, the captain, delighted. Well, a couple of changes from the defeat at Brighton. In the back 5 stays the same. In midfield, Jesse Nubglin comes in for a debut, and Fred Okerman comes in up front. Jesse does come in for his debut as number 7. Can he show a bit of quality in the area? Newcastle starting line: Nick Pope, Trippier, Botman, Byrne and Target. Midfield 3 of Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes and Sean Longstaff. Front 3, Almiron, Isaac and San Maximin. Can Eddie Howe just get the tactics right? And Eddie Howe's side travelled to Ted Lasso's Luton. Luton won their last home game here against Bournemouth 1-0. Bournemouth, of course, Ethan in goal once again after he did concede 2 late goals at Brighton. But Charlton Morris looking to score for the 3rd league game running. The 4th game in all competitions running wise, though. There is Alan Saint-Maximin and Alexander Isak ready to kick off the game for Newcastle at Kincaid Road. And the game is going to be underway now. Let's go. Losing at Brighton isn't bad. It's only Luton's first defeat under Ted Lasso. He knows his team will probably respond, but they've got to work for it. I predict 2-1 Newcastle before the game, but anything can happen. Could be Marlon from Aston Villa. You'll find Cody. Jesse Nubglin making his debut in midfield. Jesse's alongside Cody. And Cody keeps it in somehow. And he finds Jesse with the ball in. Made by Steven Botman nil. Bimba. Well, for Alfie. Down he goes to the left wing back. The left wing back desperate to get back in time, and he is. Been marking Almiron today, man. Hopefully Jesse can show a bit of quality to the Frenchman in midfield. Alexander Isak, the Longstaff. Here's Jolinton here versus Ethan. But Ethan got down well. Claim that hit Joelinton's hand. Play on though. Newcastle pressing high. It's Jordan Clark. On to Charlton Morris here to Fred now. Good play off from him to Jesse. Out to Alfie Douglin. He really knows he's going to work out well at left back again. Almiron. Lockery, the captain, getting back hopefully. He does. Trying to get back. Chalaba will deal with Isak hopefully successfully, but it's not clear from the striker of Newcastle. Clark. To Fred. Out Charlton Morris, lays it back off for Fred here. Charlton Morris is calling for it in the middle, but Charlton Morris goes for a really poor effort. Charlton Morris looking to score for the fourth competitive league game, fourth game running wise, but looking to score for the third straight Premier League game. Charlton Morris here at Kennicott Road, he's ready to score a goal at home. Once again in the Barclays Premier League. But it was well off target in the end there from the striker. Pope with a goal kick. Dan Burn, Newcastle fan. Okay, Trippier. To Longstaff now. Here's Alexander Isak. Corey well beaten. Well done there. On to Jerry, deflected, but he gets it back. Here it is, Jerry. On his debut, of course. Dan Burn. Handball. Free kick to Luton Town. Under Ted Lasso. Proud to see his new midfielder starting, making his debut in English football this afternoon. And Jesse will take the free kick. Knocked away by Newcastle. Kabimba, back to Jesse. Goes back post! And Charlton Morris, I think, fell. Pope there, but Pope the goal remains unbeaten. Staff up to Isaac. Over the top for Almiron. Well in, Alfie, well blocked. Bamba. On to Jordan Clark here, who goes route one again and finds Charlton Morris once again. It's Charlton Morris. Saved by Nick Pope, and another great pass over the top there. Through ball from Jordan Clark. Playing well this season, Jordan Clark. Looking really sharp under Ted Lasso. Jerry into the middle. Trippier gets it away for Newcastle. Kabimba tries to beat Trippier and Isaac. Forward for Allen, so Maximin Cody is getting back in time, hopefully. Yes, he looks like he is. Joelinton, Longstaff. Offside, but Ethan did get down to it. Thankfully, did Ethan. Offside, is that? He's well off. Hovert. Lockery, good header down for Jordan Clark here. There is Alfie. But by Botman, Charlton Morris will get the throw in and will get the ball for him to take the throw in. Charlton Morris to Fred here. Charlton Morris should rather be in the middle probably, but he knows he's got a bit of running room in him. Made by Matt Target. It's the match when he's got the pace. Cross comes up. Great defending by captain Sonny Bradley there. And Cody away as well, but that's half time. Here at Kinkiff Road, it's Luton Town 0 and Newcastle United 0. After losing at Brighton, Luton starting to show a bit more quality. They're defending very well too. 0-0 at the break here at Kinkiff Road. It's a very kind of boring game. Ted Lasso will be happy his team are getting a point at home. As long as they survive in the league under him. So results everywhere else apart from Spurs and Burnley and Brentford drawing 1-1 at Chelsea. Oh my. Luton dominant possession and had more shots against Newcastle somehow. It's been a very boring game in my opinion. Okay, so we're going to bring on Musmana will come on at half time for Nikibimba. And Brad Potts is going to come on in defence for Cody. But Brad Potts does come on at right wing back. Hopefully he doesn't do anything wrong. I don't think he will though. Here we go though. Jordan Clark finds Brad Potts already. Brad Potts knows what he's going to try and do to get in the Ted Lasso team. Here's Jerry, a decent debut. Fred looks back for Jerry here, and Jerry's just going to try and swing one in already. But Matt Target with the block. The Luton Town fans happy with their team. Alfie got a bad ball in. Charlton Morris was there. Here's Sonny Bradley. Fred could turn. Don't know why he's staying forward, but he continues to his run here on the run here. There's Trevor Chalobah. Well done, Trevor Chalobah. That's not a bad ball in. It's way by Matt Target though. Well done, Jerry. Well in. Luton fans very proud of Jerry, probably on his debut. Fred now. Good play. This is good play from Luton actually. Back to Brad Potts here. Brad Potts into the middle for Charlton Morris there. Jerry will challenge to win that. Jerry. Brad Potts into the middle for Fred here. Fred. Saved by Pope. He was onside, was Fred. Ted Lasso proud of the second half start. That is Luton Town players have already sold at half time. What you got to do, boys? Alfred Douglin will take it short. Here to Jordan Clark. Back to Alfie. Lockery at the back post. Chalobah. Lays it off for Sonny Bradley. Good movement from the captain. Knocked away by Newcastle. Doesn't matter as Brad Potts wins it back very well in the attacking half now. Through to Charlton Morris here. Terrible unlucky with the turn though. To Maxman. Beaten by Brad Potts. Brad Potts has fouled him in there. Brad Potts did come on at half time. Just a free kick though. Adoiga will be on for Fred. Fred's been decent so far in the second half, but he is going to replace on 67 minutes with Sean Longstaff. He's also going off for Newcastle for Belikos. A new signing done by Eddie Howe. Fred, pretty good performance so far in today's game, but Adoiga, number 11, will come on to replace him for Ted Lasso's side. Ted Lasso proud of Fred in the performance. Fred is saying thank you to his manager for giving him the chance today to prove. Chelsea Brentford, goal for Brentford. Long forward from the free kick from Newcastle, but Ethan over at Sevens at Welverdale. And here's Adoiga just off the bench. Hope he can make an impact. Clark, Telfie. Back to Jordan Clark here. Well done, Jordan Clark. And Adoiga runs beyond him. He's just got Pope to beat it, goes for it! And that's why Ted Lasso brought him off the bench to score for Luton Town. Nadio comes off the bench. Great assist by Jordan Clark, who's really creating chances. And it's Adoiga. Really great goal. It's gone all the way through Nick Pope. That's a great goal. Thumbs up for myself. Ted Lasso very proud of his team. And Ted Lasso is very proud that his sub has worked off the bench already. That's Adoiga's first goal in the Premier League after getting the promotion. Adoiga. Good to see him and finally score in the Barclays Premier League, his first goal in the first 5 matches. Luton moving within 2 points of Newcastle. This will be Newcastle's first drop point of the season. Good ball in, Brad Potts away for Adoiga. Look at the run Jerry, the midfielder, is making. Jerry is making great grounds. Offside against Jerry. He's had a great debut. He really knows he's done very well, the Frenchman. We're going to bring on Jimmy Bowden for Jerry. He's had a great debut. And Alan Campbell will be on for Alfie at left wing back for the late subs. It's up to, obviously, the manager, who brings on the Jesse Boots. 76-minute debut. Pretty good performance. Jimmy Bowden's now number 15. Jesse now number 7. And Jimmy Bowden still happy he's getting involved under Ted Lasso. Forward from Dan Byrne here. Jordan Clark well into Adoiga for Charlton Morris. Here's Almiron. Walkery, well done in there. Well done, my boy. Charlton Morris, look forward. Walkery, well done. Maspano said it was foul, the referee does say yes. Over the top there from Matt Target. Isaac. Brad Potts defending well too. Jimmy Bowden, forward from him to Charlton Morris here. Look for Doiga, who needs to get the run on Dan Burn. He does beat Dan Burn for pace. That's a poor delivery from him, out for Newcastle through on the other hand side of the pitch. Still 4 to go. And Zach is replaced by number 8. It is Anthony Gordon. Trippier to Botman. Palakos. Hammer on into the midfield. But Jimmy Bowden, well done. It's lost by Jimmy Bowden though. Walker isn't there. Sonny Bradley. Walker back to Ethan the goalkeeper, who goes route one with his kick. Luton needing to try and hold on here for all 3 points. And Sonny Bradley well in for Alan Camp. Beautiful stuff from the lads. The lads put a great performance at home. They know they've won vital. Ted Lasso, very impressive being a top half teamer in the Champions League. But Sonny Bradley with a late clearance. The captain doing sensational as captain as the captain's armband continues for him. And it finishes here at Kincaiff Road. Luton Town 1, Newcastle United 0. Luton with another vital win in the Premier League for their 3rd league win in the season. 4 shots were incredible. There's only not even many shots in the game. But one did end up in the back of the net. Front for Luton Town.
Time for a few questions.
It's time for the new boys, but Jerry was decent. Every player did their job today. We did have to end up defending for our lives. But we are up to 7th in the Premier League table, 3 points behind leaders Manchester City. We are competing well this season as Ted Lasso's side. Look, Berry to Middlesbrough, we're just going to agree it. No, he just needs to agree it. We'll get to this game and then to the toilet. Look, Berry's been given another offer. Just accept it. No, he needs to agree to it. Right, you guys, we'll be back in a minute. Or, 5 minutes at least.
Goal for Luton Town, number 10, Corey Mudrow.
Brian simulated so far. We've won both of them. Very, very nice.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now.
Rolling.
Okay.
Right, guys, we're back. Right these days, of course, Luton really not. Ted Lasso been in charge of Luton. 7 games in all competitions, 5 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. The loss was in the Premier League, the draw was in the Premier League, 3 wins in the league, and 2 are both so far around to the Carabao Cup. About today, a goal in the Carabao Cup. It's going to be very, very dangerous. Away Wolves on a Super Sunday. Fred is the lad. It's the team that are out today, or the team that were out from the start in last week's 1-0 win over Newcastle United. It's the team really all they're all about on this adventure. No, Largus men desperate to do well today. Sonny Bradley there. Here's the Wolverhampton starting lineup. Jose San, goal back for all. Johnny, Kilman, Asperg, Adorian, Traore, Nunez, Coutinho and Cunha midfield, and Cosanas and Sabasa leading the line. New dangerous front 2. No Ruben Neves, he must be so. Luton convert to the team that won in the league against Newcastle United last weekend, as it's incredible to rotate again back to the main team. But they know it. Ted Lasso.
Thank you for attending today's game at the Molineux Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And Fred prepares to kick the ball off. He's ready for another vital game. And Fred to kick off this good game of football. Let's go. Fred to Sonny Bradley, the captain, who was replaced late on in midweek in the cup because he was tired. Here's Trevor Chalobah. Kabimba. I did predict 3-1 ahead of this game. Fred, well done. Back to Kanimba. So he had to play Villa, so he will not still be involved until we play Villa. Good movement from Cody here. Finds Charlton Morris in the middle, heads wide. Look at that, Everton, some of their foot, but look at that down there in 8th, Luton down in 8th. Look at that for Wolves, they could drop near the relegation zone even further, but Luton, the 5 points ahead of Wolverhampton Wanderers, or Luton Town. Jose Sa prepares for the goal kick for Wolves. Nozisa takes it short, he does. Anton Norin. Chalaba. Jerry. He's been very confident in this game so far, Jerry. For Zapata, he did, yes. Good defending by Chalaba. Kabimba. Jerry, on to Fred here. On to Cody. And Cody goes route one forward, but they look for Charlton Morris. And Zapata gives Wolves the lead after 15 minutes. Zapata in the Premier League now. And Wolves lead 1-0. I did predict 3-1 today, so we have considered a goal today, sadly, but Ethan unlucky, couldn't get there. Sonny Bradley and Lockeray just couldn't get back in time either. But Ethan has been beaten early, and it's Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Luton 0, Luton 1 down. Dylan Nagelsmann very happy, his team are in front. And Zapata scores just his second goal in 4 league games so far since joining Wolverhampton Wanderers. Charlton Morris prepares to get the game back underway. It's Jordan Clark getting a couple of plenty of good assists so far. Sherry to Cody here. Cody knows he's got to just love to run at the defence. Jerry. Lucky. Sonny Bradley. Lost by Chalaba. Oh, and Wolves at another shot, but Ethan Hoa saves it very well on his line. Fine fillet. Come Wolves again. They are really dominating this game. It's off the post, but Ethan does get there, thankfully. Sonny Bradley left it for Nkabimba. Cody. There's Fred. Look for a through ball there. Sabata is in the middle. Good movement from him. Good movement. Nagelsmann probably thinking unlucky, but Ethan Horvath, the goalkeeper. Glad that's wide and only remaining at 1-0. Headed poorly by Alfie. That was a kind of poor header it was. It's Acuna now, it's Acuna! 2-0 Wolves, they are dominating it, they want to win the game, and that's why they're 2 up. Misses, Acuna makes it 2-0. I did predict 3-1 today, but you never know, Wolves are destroying our arse. Ted Lasso knows the cup winner midweek has got a lot of confidence today again, but even Hobbit can't save that, he almost got to it, but he didn't. Nagelsmann very happy he's beating Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso heading for his second defeat as Luton manager. Both away from home in the Premier League against Brighton and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Cody. Nkabimba. Clark back to Nkabimba. Cody tries to run it to the defence there. And a throw to Wolves or to Luton. Been given to Luton. Jerry is over at Jerry's had a good start to his Luton career. Cody to Nkabimba. On to Jordan Clark here. And here is Alfie. Heads it away. Doubles. Jerry. And it's now Fred on the angle. Jose Sa got down well. Lockeray. Well done. Chalaba. Cody. Good turn, Jerry. Excellent turn from the Frenchman. Well done, Chalaba. Nkabimba. Look for Jerry. Not a bad through ball, Wolves really know. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Kabimba. Charlton Morris lost by Charlton Morris. Well done, Shalima. Well done, Alfie. Well done, Alfie. He had to be brave to win that. It's half time though. Southampton Wanderers 2, Luton Town 0. Luton are going to have to think of some ideas. But Ted Lasso will bring his Luton team will definitely improve in the second half. No, the play later, Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. Hasbina will come on for Nicky Bimba at half time. And Oiga came on last week to score the winner, so he'll come on for Fred as well. That is the 2 changes that Ted Lasso has made at half time. Ted Lasso. But for Ted Lasso, and his team, can Ted Lasso get the team going again? Zapata's shot. Even Horvath's got out well. Well done from him. Alfie. Jordan Clark. Through ball from him to Charlton Morris. Odoiga. He's got it. Well done, Jordan Clark. Brilliant from Jordan Clark. Unlucky, but Wolverhampton Wanderers made their first sub of the game. And a Nagelsmann and a Traore off for Sarabia. Luton can maybe get the first half goal of the second half. They could defo fight. Well done, Jerry. Doing what he can, knows what he's doing best. And Jerry. Great turn as well. Hooked in the middle there. Wolves there at Manchester City next. That'll be a tricky place to go. Of course, the Etihad is obviously tricky. Was in control of possession today, but just not putting the ball in the net. Well done, Shalima, well in. Lockery, good block from Lockery. Van Hovet. Away. Zerna. Into Jordan Clark here. There's Acuna. Well beaten as well. Luton natural playing much better in the second half. Arimimo. It's Jordan Clark here. Alfie. Looked for Arimino. It's unlucky. Well done, Cody, well in. Okay, Brad Potts on for Trevor Chalobah because of fitness, and Bowden will come on to support Admino in attack. Bowden has never played striker for Luton, but will come on to try and impress his manager. Giammattino has been replaced for Wolves as well by Craig Dawson. They must be changing their shape around as well. It's incredible how Luton really know it. They've got to try and keep this at 2-0. In by Sarabia. And Ethan Hovitz. Good save from Ethan Hovitz, the goalkeeper. Had to stay well clearly on his line, of course he did. But he did sip it over the bar, thankfully with his hand. Sarabia, shot to Acuna. He beats Jerry. Good block, Alfie. Cunha, he's continuing a weavy run here. Good block, Brad Potts, though. Haven't finished their attack here, Wolves. Good block, Lockery. There you go. Into Jordan Clark here. Up to Jamie Bowden. He's onside. And Jamie Bowden knows he's just got to try and time it. He does time it. And he gets one back for Luton, who are back in it here at Wolverhampton. And it's Jamie Bowden who time has finished very well there. He makes it 2-1. Another great assist for Jordan Clark, who's really impressing Ted Lasso. But Jamie Bowden took his side, but Past the goalkeeper to Jamie Bowden. And he just hits it off the surface. Past Jose Sards. Now Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Luton Town 1. Wolves 2, Luton 1. Luton are back in it for Jamie Bowden. How many minutes to go is there? 70 minutes on the clock now. Still 12 to go. Zina playing well. Jordan Clark. Adoiga. Adeyemo. 1-2 Alfie. But Johnny puts it just out for a Luton throw. Luton right in to try and do a bit of confidence here. Bowden. Adeyemo. 2-2 surely. Jose Sa tips it onto the bar. Cody. Zwine to Jerry. Lucky Cody here. And Cody goes in wildly. The referee's straight over and it's a red card! Cody has done a tunnel with a red card! It's his own fault, but... But Alan Campbell's going to come on at right wing back, but Cody is off. Luton down to 10 men. Late on, Cody's already done that tunnel. It is his own fault. He slid in too wildly. And Alan Campbell's come on for Jerry. Alan Campbell will move to right wing back, but Jerry prepared to do well again under Ted Lasso. Can the 10 men just keep it down? Even though that claims goal kick, and the referee says yes. Ted Lasso knows that they seem confident still. They can get something. Followed by Alfie here. Bowden. Emo unlucky. Looks like Wolves are going to make Luton just get their second defeat under Ted Lasso. Yep, that's full time. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Luton Town 1. Luton have lost for the second straight away game, but really know that Ted Lasso is under no pressure right now. He's under a little bit of pressure to try and get results again on the road, but losing 2-1 isn't the end of the world. They are staying in games when they lose anyway. There's Acuna, one of the Wolves' goal scorers. Unlucky for Luton Town, but Cody was sent off for his penalised and his poor decision making. Not looking forward to play Chelsea later. But that, guys, is going to be it, though. This is going to be the final interview of this episode number 2. We've got September completed as well, so very good. These things are part of games. You get red cards. Got some work to do, haven't we? Even though they're behind us on the table, we didn't expect an easy game. Looking for Cody Dill, but we do drop to 8th in the table. We're still at least in the top 8, now 6 points behind Manchester City. In the relegation zone 10 this episode, Sheffield United, Bournemouth and Burnley, so all yet to pick up a victory in the Premier League. But we'll quickly skim into October time nearly. As you guys were gonna. But look at that, Middlesbrough, and Middlesbrough confirmed Luke Berry will be joining them in January. Let's get the boys all trained up there today. For now, because Forest. Is Luke Berry actually left, or is he leaving in January? So he's leaving in January, is Luke Berry. That's fine. But guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I've enjoyed making it again. Another great episode. Another great episode number 2.